السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته يا شباب. اليوم رجع لكم فيديو جديد من لعبة قنشين امباكت. طيب اليوم راح نسوي المهمة اللي كانت مع اتوقع كانت مع رايدن.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day.
اللي هي اركون كويست كما شايفين. طبعا انا فتحت الماء حاليا، وهي اللي ما احسن نفتحها كما شايفين. تفتح هو من هون، تنزلوا من هون عليها. في مهمة بتجي من عند البنت، فرجيكم اياها. تعطيكم المهمة انه في بقرية كوندا هون في آثار ومدري شو، تنزلوا لتحته بعد ما تحكوا مع الختيار. بيعطيكم شغلات وهيك، وبتنزلوا تحت القرية بيكون في نينجا بتقتلوه، أو فيكم تقولوا ساموراي. بعد ما تقتلوه بتروحوا لهون، بيكون في روح بتلحقوها وبتلاقوها. بيكون في وحدة صعب تلاقوها، أنا ضليت عم دور عليها. بتطلع بتكون هي فوق البيت، وبعدها بيعطيكم كمان شغلة تانية مشان تحسنوا تكملوا النينجا. كمان هون تحت، من هون تدخلوا لتحت المدينة هي، بيكون في كمان نينجا بتقتلوه، بتاخذوا منه الأغراض. بعدين بتجوا من هون لهون، وبتكون البنت اللي هون عطتكم مراية. بالمراية بتوجهوها على الثعالب وبتسووا المهمة. بعد ما تفتحوا البوابة بتنزلوا لتحت، بتقتلوا الساموراي وبتنفتح الطريق لعند هي. طيب غيره بس اتوقع. هلا خلينا نكمل بمهمتنا مع اياكا اتوقع. اوكي لا منو يخلص مني. طيب اوكي مسكت ثوما. رايدن شوجان هي اللي تعاقب. شوف هلا نحن نروح ناخذها. ايوه شوف حركات.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity.
شوف يا التصوير. شريرة.
You will be inlaid upon this statue.
فعلت مترس انتاشي. شوف حركات. بسم الله. اتوقع انا قعدت يب عم نجهز الماب. حركات. طبعا عيدكم مبارك اصدقائي. نسيت اول فيديو. ان شاء الله ينعاد علينا وعليكم بالصحة والعافية. نشوف. طيب.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exception.
Eyes on me. Game's up. Comes over.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Strike dead.
طبعا هي جديدة ما حافظة حركاتها هيك طبقنا.
Inferior. Forth my blade. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
لازم نكسر هذول.
Evasion is futile.
طيب.
Inferior. Inferior.
Useless. Get out of my way. Lament.
This ends now.
Here.
Inferior.
Worthless. Shut it. Swift and merciful.
Evasion is futile.
Things are about to get dicey. Spirit blade, attack! This spells the end of the exorcist.
Instabilities will be removed.
طيب نعبي الشخصيات دمهم لأنه جي منيح اني عامل كم دجاجة من قبل. نجرب هاي لهاد.
Strike dead. Inferior.
صير عم قاتل وحدة من الخط. طيب اهدي.
Strike dead.
طيب شو بدي اسوي هلا مثلا؟
Inferior. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
شو لازم اسوي؟ ما بعرف. شو صارت؟ خلينا نكمل. التايم ما بتعمل شيء هذا شيء. حركات الرايدن شوجان.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Oh my god. قفلوا كمان الحركات خلاص نحسن نعمل شيء. اسطورية رايدن. Oh my goodness.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the Resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt decree!
That's right. The Resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance. So your dealings... but you're different. So that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
طيب دخلنا بدون شغل 43. طيب هلا لازم نروح عند كوكومي على الجزيرة هاي. لا ما كانت هون هي، بس يعني هون هي الموقع، ولا وين كانت كوكومي؟ هون سانغونميا الشراين. يلا هلا نشوف كيف نروح عليها، يمكن درجة درجة نروح لها هلا. شو هي المدينة هي؟ اوكي هذول هنا.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
ضافونا لل wanted list.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the Resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the Resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around.
تمام. موسوجين جورج. موسوجين جورج. ما في هيك مدينة اسمها، المهم جنب.
Another test subject.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nazuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the
نازوتشي بيتش. نشوف نازوتشي بيتش. نازوتشي هون. نروح من هون لمن هون نوع تقريبا.
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Show me what you've got!
Quietly now.
A touch of frost! From whence you came, allow me to strike first! Watch your step!
Gotcha.
Train harder!
You sick? Thank you so much for your help. I'm Tepe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up?
Mm-hmm.
Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo-sara, who... As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now.
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Okay.
That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
رايدن شوجان هذا الشيء. هلا نروح لهون على الفورت مدري شو اسمه. نروح من هون لمن هون. اتوقع من هون افضل. نلعب بدم الشخصيات. شلون؟
When stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though. Useless.
500 MS شو صار بالنت؟ واحد بس يلا بعدين هذول. Let's go see what. طيب هذول غير حيولك ساعة طبعا فضلك. تمام. well طيب هاد مهمة جانبية لهيك متخطى يعني. هذا المهمات يقول لك خذ لنا بطاطا رح نمكن جيب لنا طحين بشو هيك يعني مهمات حدا بس ادخل شيء مشان منطقة ايوه غورو هذا ست اسهم.
This is what happened, General Goro.
حجر.
I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
هو عنده.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life.
Okay.
Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Let me tell you about the seizure of the 100th vision.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yet, there was a disturbance allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share. What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
Flying pet? سووا بايمون حيوان.
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my last time I saw.
طيب هلا بده يمشينا بالمكان تبعهم لين ما تبدأ الحرب. بدنا يقتلوا هذول جيش الرايدن شوجان. يعني جيش الحجر ضد جيش الكهرباء أو الضغط أو هيك شيء. كان
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right?
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line. Huh.
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my—
You did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts—
Sure, no.
So, well, how about if you're a fan of— But if you're more— Thanks for your help. All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up.
Sparring? When you first up, thanks to both of you.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some—
The training grounds. That—
نتدرب نحن يا رجل نتدرب. بقدر يحطوا على
Just what will we come across this time?
ميت أيضا. طيب ما في هون محل تخفيف. كل هذا احنا
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one.
Bullseye?
Only.
How hard could—
Seems things. I guess we'll just.
Come on, guys. Less complaining. More training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
True, but pay attention this time.
You got it.
أنا بالماء نضبط الوضع. شو لازم نعمل؟ نضرب الأزرق ما نضرب الأحمر. اوكي. نضرب الأزرق ما نضرب الأحمر. ضربت الاثنين. والله عم يضربون كلهم. يا رجل. طيب وين نضرب؟
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go. Show us.
ضربنا باثنين عشان هيك خلينا نغير شخصيات. بس هسه جينا نفرجي حالنا شي شغلة.
Come with me. I will lead us to victory.
يا انتي.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it.
سويفت ليه لازم ناكل بس الازرق. تمام الازرق. الاحمر ما بصير تضربه.
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go. Show us what you got.
طيب شو لازم نعمل؟
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time.
لاك.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our minds. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep...
Stay focused. Now then, where should we...
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break.
What? We'd better go...
طيب جايينكم. اصبر دخلنا حرب عالمية ولا شو؟
It's time to pull the trigger.
وين؟
Busted.
Soldiers, quick!
Hey,
I won't forget this. I've lost.
Swift and merciful.
I must.
في كهرباء بتيجي علي من وين؟
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make... Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me.
Repair, collect maybe repair. شو هو هذا المجمع؟ repair materials. شغلات تصليح ممكن عدد من هون. نوب. شو ممكن يكون في ماتيريال حتى نصلح المكان؟
Just a scratch.
المكان كريه بس مشان هالشيء. كهرباء. بوم. حتى انه الجهاز بيسمع اكثر يمكن بالاضاءة والدنيا والبرق. كلش ماتيريال حتى نصلح المكان يعني. ايوه وانا نصلح المكان.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this. No matter, it seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. I thought getting transferred to the front...
Why are you...
It's just like there are a... Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to...
طيب الآن نرجع لجورو ونبلغ وش صار معه.
Strange? I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The General has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces.
اوكي كوجو سارا هي اللي عم بتقيد الجيش اللي ضدنا. لهيك ايش كان اسمه جورو مدري جوجو هو راح يقيد الجيش يقود الجيش.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall.
طيب هلا نروح نقتل سارة اللي خلتنا نمشي وقت كنا معها. شو كان اسمها هي؟ يوميا مدري شو هيك شي اسمه. يوميا تبعت الألعاب النارية. المهم وقت أخذنا الزلمة من الحبس هي اللي خلتنا نهرب. يعني اتوقع خيرة سارة هي ما نشغل مثل رايدن شوف حصروه وات حصروه لا جورو جوجو مدري اسمه وين هذا جنونه فكر جنونه ليش واقفين طيب.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact that but soon, the resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides. Would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler, what are you doing here?
It's my duty as a member of the Resistance.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat.
Okay, إنه بيقاتلوا واحد ضد واحد بمعركة واحدة.
To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
ما راح نخسر. نشوف مين نقاتل. عجب هي راح نقاتلها ولا شي واحد بط. شي واحد بط. من جدكم بعطيلي هذا آكل. شوف حطوك وضع سينما هو يامن.
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the almighty Shogun.
Be wary. You're up against a powerful opponent.
هذا powerful.
A touch of frost.
I must.
Easy. واحد تاني. واحد عم تبعتوا لي اياهم. جيبوهم كلهم.
You got this.
ايه تعال.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
One with my blade. Boring.
I won't forget this.
لا ما راح تنساها ابدا. ايوه ثالث ساموراي. حركات يا اخي من وضع السنه. وياه.
Look, that's 2 rounds in a row. The Shogun's army is not invincible. We can win. The soldiers are rallying. Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, traveler.
Me too.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
اوكي. حتى هو شوف
Now!
Stand firm! Hold the line!
مطر. كوكومي اجت كوكومي. يب هذول المقاتلات اللي انت. ايوه هذا الدعم.
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered.
والله حركات. ضربة واحدة كازوها.
We meet again, old friend.
حلقة اسطورية يا جماعة. طيبة. يلا اهربي.
All forces retreat.
يلا اهربي. كوكومي. ما فرجونا شخصيتنا عم تقاتل ابدا.
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the resistance and also the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
حركات. لا خلصت المهمة. اوكي فكرت صار بدنا نروح وهيك نكمل. اوكي اعطونا ترقية كونسليشن للشخصية. هاي الشخصية مشكلتها انه كل شوي بدكم ترقوها كل شوي. وات اثنين بيدو قدام بعض. يلا المهم اتوقع انه خلصناها المهمة. يب ولا ما خلصناها، فينا نكمل بس اتوقع لليوم بكفي هيك. هاي هون انه بدنا نروح على الشراين تبعه وبعدين نشوف شو بصير معنا. طيب يا جماعة هذا الفيديو كان لليوم، وراح اصور فيديو تاني وراح انشره بكرة كمان اللي هو هاي المهمة سورد فيش ريزيستنس. وبس اذا عجبكم الفيديو، اذا استمتعتوا معي لا تنسوا تعطونا لايك وتشتركوا بالقناة وتفعلوا زر الجرس ليوصلكم كل شي جديد. اذا حابين تدخلوا معنا بأي لعبة بس ادخلوا على قناتنا بالديسكورد. بس سلام.